Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Reema and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of February 2024 for the sign of Libra. If you have sun, moon or rising in Libra, this might be the video that you want to watch. If you're a cross watcher, you're more than welcome to watch this for someone who's dear to your heart and are a Libra and you want to know how February is going to be unfolded for them. Thanks so much for supporting my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the kind of work that I do, and if that's the case, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Let's see what's the reading for Libra. What do we need to know and what is coming? Wow, there's a lot of financial advancements for you, Libra. I see a lot of coins for you. There is money coming into your home and foundation. For some of you, if you're a couple or if you're multiple incomes, if you're multiple people in the home, I see that multiple income is coming. If you already are working, both of you or a few people are working in home, I see an increase in your income level. There might be another job that you will get. There might be another source of income for you or for your spouse or your parents or your partner, which is going to be really opening opportunities. You might buy new things that you wanted. Your kids also, they might get some new things that they wanted. So I see flow of money and financial opportunities is very good. If you are working in an organization and if you're single, I see that the organization is going to do really well. If you're an accountant, I see that you'll be very busy. There are things that you have to follow up. There are things that you need to look into. There are things that you might want to make sure that they are correct. There's some details that you need to pay attention to. And also don't take other people's go ahead or yes as an answer. Try to because I see some of you have some responsibilities, you will be questioned, so don't sign something very quickly with other people's okay. You need to get to that okay yourself. You need to ensure that what you're signing is valid, correct, because there's a quality issue that you might need to make sure it's validated. Again, make sure, that's the only thing I can tell you. You have to be very careful. Some people are working very hard at night, late, and maybe something that you need to finish as a deadline or an overwork, extra work that you have to do. I see some of you are doing a strategic planning, important some kind of work, some kind of logistics, even maybe you're working in a different level, but you'll be compensated. I see that you'll be compensated. There'll be a bonus, or there'll be extra hours that you're being paid. But again, at this period of time, for this sensitive matter, try to put 100% of your time and attention, and don't just get tired and just, let's say, okay, they said it's okay, I'm just gonna sign off. Your signature means a lot. For some of you, I see you're typing. Be careful about your back, your neck. You might have these issues. Try to use some kind of therapy or massage to fix your issues with your neck or with your back. That's because of hard work. Again, as I said, I see twins or double energy. If you are going to have kids, there might be a twin. Or if you are single, there's a chance that you, because I see number 2, there's a unity. There are two identical things next to each other. And there might be your soulmate, this person that you are going to meet. Actually, there is a meeting, there's a get together from people from different parts of the world. They might connect on Zoom or any kind of communication source to have a very important dialogue. If you're in that meeting, try to make sure you're present. Try to understand exactly what is happening. There won't be any chance to go back and ask the question again. If it's not possible to record the meeting, make sure you're 100% awake. For some reason, I feel like they might be on a different time zone. You might not be 100% there, but again, my advice is that it's a very important decision-making process, and you need to make sure you understand what is going on, because they might question you. I see children, I see kids, I see cute stuff. You might buy children some gifts or cute, I don't know, like stuffed animals or toys, or you might buy something for yourself which is really cute. Someone might be traveling somewhere for the first time. Make sure you're not late, because Libra, I see that you might fall asleep. I kind of feel this sleepy energy for you. As I said, maybe in that meeting you're kind of sleepy, or you fall asleep and you miss a train, you miss a connection, you miss a flight. Be careful about that. That's what exactly I'm feeling in this reading, and I want you to note of that. There's a spillover. Make sure that you again, you don't make sure you don't sign something without making sure that it's correct, because otherwise the work is going to be spilled over. Other people will come and check your work. Someone is smoking, they have started smoking, or they have started smoking again after quitting, and they're trying to keep it a secret. They don't want other people know. Maybe other people thought that they quit, but they actually didn't, and they're going back to that old habit. To make sure your old habits that you decided already to put an end to it, make sure you don't go back to it. I see a little bit of temptation. It could also be about your relationship with people, because I see there are some past issues coming to your life that you need still to make a decision, and I see that you haven't 100% closed that cycle. For some of you, you need to close the case. You need to come into terms with those decisions, those peoples, those ideas, those whatever it was. For a lot of you, again, as I said, I see you might get married, but then make sure that you start a new path. If there's something that you need to tell your partner about your past, about what has happened, share with them in the beginning. Otherwise, it will come up in your life after, and then you need to explain it. I see a lot of noise and music. Maybe if you are in a country that your traditional wedding is very noisy, very loud. I see a beautiful music, which is like traditional music for the wedding. But again, it looks like someone is hiding something. Someone is trying to cover something. If someone asks you to cover for them, don't get into that scenario. I see someone might ask you to cover for them, to go to the court and say something on their behalf, or something that you don't know. Try to stay away from this. I mean, I see some people are sitting, it's a meeting or it's a court or something important, something very official it's not related to you, but someone might ask you to go and actually testify or say something. If you're not aware, if it's not something that you wanted to get involved, don't try to cover for someone, because otherwise it's going to be a long process and you'll be involved in this for a long time, and there might be some back and forth that you need to go and come back, and it's going to be starting a new challenge in your life that you don't need it. So try to be very careful. If you need to say no to someone, go ahead and say no. Don't make yourself in a challenging situation. There is a full moon that's going to bring very good clarity for you, and you would by then know that you have to say, like, you have to make a decision, and if you have to say no to someone, you can go ahead and do that. So be careful about favors, about people who come asking for a favor, or people who want to do you a favor, make you a favor while you didn't ask for it. Be careful about these energies. There's a little bit of how can I say, some kind of deceiving energy, some kind of deception that someone might think about taking advantage of your honesty or even your experience. They might say, you have done this before. They might say, you know this already, so can you help me? Can you just provide support? I mean, you can always help people. That's not what I pose, but I would say just do it as much as you're familiar, because I see people have masks and people might be not showing you the whole case. If you're a lawyer, and if you are a law firm, make sure you know everything before you get into a case or to represent someone, because you're a Libra and you are a lot like involved into like legal matters and stuff like that. So you probably don't want to get involved in a scenario that you really don't know what is it about. I see someone is watching from New York, or maybe we hear about some legal cases from New York court. There might be very solid rulings that people might want to object, but I see that might bring a lot of story. This story is not gonna end really quickly, and this might go for a while. Some kind of judgment is going to be very important in the month of February or even March. I mean, for Libra in particular, but also in the public. Libra is the sign of justice and courts. So maybe we hear a lot in February about courts, about justice. It might be very big in the news. Well, Libra, I hope that you like the reading. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so that you can get the readings as soon as they're available. Thank you so much and stay blessed.